This is why I don't really collide with some of these people, man. I don't. You can't trust it. You can't trust it. Here come the drums. I can't trust it, B. I can't trust these dudes that's just, everybody wants, it's like everybody wants to be a star. Everybody want to be a star, don't want to be who they are. All these dudes want to be stars, man. It's crazy to me. It's bizarre and fucking crazy. Kwame is one of the only people, and I knew I could trust Kwame. I knew I could trust Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown is going to be, he's not plugged into the internet or social media. He's not one of them. He just isn't. He's not plugged into this world. They want him to be, but he just ain't. He's not one of them guys. He's an original thinker, so he's unplugged from the BS. He don't want to be internet type of, all the stuff. His thing didn't come from the internet. Why the fuck was that dumbass raccoon? He was almost on my fucking hood. You gotta watch what the hell he thinking about. He just sitting in the street chilling, staring at the damn headlights. There's something coming at the end of that damn headlight. Hey, I'm never gonna sit there and do an interview with Uncle Crack, and I'm never going to interview those dudes. I'm never gonna be on a chat with him or effing ears from the street. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be on their stream. I'm not gonna be on anything with them. I don't want to be with them on nothing. Why would I want to help them do anything? You see what I'm saying? I don't have that mentality. But I knew I could trust Kwame because Kwame ain't plugged into this bullshit. This bullshit cycle that these other people are doing because they want to be stars. They want to be famous. So all these people see Kwame, they want to latch themselves to him so hard. And I see it, and it's just like, these dudes come up there on the chat just to talk to Kwame. And just to say, hey, I was around him. I was on him. Baby, he played in the NBA. I mean, seriously, they get to straight fanboyism. It's sad sometimes. So, T, this shit's crazy, T. T, I just went through some shit today. I just went through some shit. I swear, they need to stop. They do. You know who the king of Memorial Day weekend is? The Iceman. See, I'm a businessman, so I'm always thinking, I'm like, man, I need to get in the ice business. Dude, have you been around a house where there wasn't no ice? Dude, black folks drinking liquor with no ice? Woo, you don't want that. Trust me. Shoot, this dude was over here lit. He was drinking pure shine, daring him up. I'm gonna take the damn cup out of his hand. Like he was drinking pure shine. He was in a pool of sweat like a Hebrew slave just working a 78-hour shift in 1462. Drinking a cup of shine. Man, that dude was in a pool of sweat, laying down cards like, 7, 4, got the ass. And was talking so much. No, it was crazy what just happened tonight. T, crazy. You couldn't even imagine. You know me, I get out before the fish start flying. I don't even want to be around that no more. I don't need to tell another hood story. I already know how that's finna go. People finna fight. I mean, it was all over the game. You know, the card game. Dude was salty over the card game, but then everything else started coming out. You know, it's like, yo, you really cool. We really good. I really shouldn't pay you nothing because you kind of owe me. And it was like, what? Like, dog, you said we was cool. Now you say I owe you again. Which one is it? So, that's how them two went with that whole thing. Nah, we good. No, if we good, then don't bring it up no more. That was dude was like, if we good, don't bring it up no more. Don't try to sneak and slide and bring it up. You know what? I'll just pay you your money. So that way you can shut the F up. So that's how dude treated him. And he just basically paid him back the money that they just won from him. And was like, that's how we can keep playing and I can just win it back from you. And then you just to get you to shut the F up. So now, dude, everybody laughing at him. He feel embarrassed. But yeah, it was some crazy. Yeah. But I get out of there for the punches start flying. I hear about it tomorrow. Somebody in jail. Can you bail him out, please? I'll give you the money. I'll give you the money. Just he out close by you. Can you bail him out? Be like, nah, can't bail him out. No, the Iceman, dude. That's the dude who controlled the whole shit. If you got ice, you nice. This dude came with 2 bags of ice, like he was the hero of the night. Dude, you can't drink on looking like that with no ice, baby. Shoot. On the rocks is the only way to go. Them people was sitting there drinking it without no ice. All the ice was gone, boy. Woo! They was sitting there like, yeah, boy. It was hot. It was hot as Methuselah. It was shoot. It was like 185 in there. They got a damn fan blowing. I was like, man, it was like I was back in Alabama. I swear, it was that bad tonight. I'm glad I'm home. I'm gonna fill you in on it. It's so much went down. Woo. Oh, I had to go to the bathroom. That was a long drive. Shoot. Man, don't fall with the burner accounts. So what? His brother was running the account. And all he was doing was defending the referees and talking to fans about dumb shit. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. LeBron looking for anything he can. You know he gonna respond to that. Oh, he a Boston fan? No wonder I'm out. You lost to Denver, you dumb bastard. Nobody. You ain't getting out of this. Shoot. Right now, your name is Pitt, and you ain't getting talking your way out of this shit. Yeah, your foot. I tore a tendon. I'll be good. Good for your dumb ass. Tear it off. Sit your ass down. But he 38. Be 38 on the couch, mother. We don't need you 38 on the court. Slowing the game down because you can't do shit no more. And that's our problem. Man, I don't be trusting these motherfuckers, man. I don't trust none of these people no more, man. Every day it's a new thing. Like I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do with their page. It's their YouTube thing, but I'm just telling you what you ain't gonna see for me. You ain't gonna see me doing no damn Carcino for life talking to goddamn ears and Uncle Crack. That is never gonna happen. Ears ain't did nothing to me, but I just don't like what he did, period, and how he moved. And then he mentioned me. So then he had to get it. Now I'm done with him. I see what he is. He's a parasite. Like a lot of these fools. Uncle Crack crossed the line. You don't ever show my dead relatives and think you're gonna be cool with me. That don't ride. That don't ride, bro. I'm sorry. You don't get to do that and just think like, yeah, we'll be cool. If I see you, dog, it's gonna be bad for you. Very bad. So I don't do this internet thing. I guess he does this it with other people and they make up. I don't do that. If y'all do that disrespectful thing, there's an action behind that. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. You could try to make it sound any way you want. Like, well, he kind of disrespected. No, bruh. When you see me, I don't care what kind of salad dressing you want to put on anything, because ain't nothing you say at that point is going to matter to me. You could tell your subscribers whatever you want. But when you see me face to face, it's not going to be a conversation. I'm not going to talk. So the rest of these weirdos, I don't mention because they don't mean anything. They're just weirdos. So I'm just like, okay, they're weirdos. So what the hell do I need to discuss any damn thing with them? Man, I tell you one thing, it's been extra crazy when you start seeing the interactings of other people and seeing the way they move and how they act. These people would turn on anybody in a heartbeat. For real. See, most of these people claim that they cool with KB. They only cool with him because they can get something from him. You see what I'm saying? Like they only cool. Like, oh, I can get something from KB if I'm cool with him. But if you ain't, like, oh, if you feel like, oh, I can't get nothing from him no more. Oh, it's done. I gotta go with the other angle and go with the people that hate him. That's gonna give me some likes and some attention. Nah, KB just got a big heart. He a real dude. See, when you a real person, you ain't caught up in all this deception and all that. He let all these people come on his page and shine. He don't need anybody. Let me tell you that right now. KB don't need one person to come on his channel. He don't need one person to run anything. He really, all the technical stuff, he can have somebody help him with that. But other than that, he don't need anybody to make him big. Like, or talk for him. That's the dumbest statement anybody could ever make. Only a dumbass could do that. I'm like, when you hear me talk, I talk back to Gilbert Arenas. I talk back to people that have meaning. I spoke on Gummy once or twice or probably three times more than I should have. He's obsolete. I'm like, these are parasites looking for oxygen. So I don't want to make them rich or make them, well, not rich, but because they ain't never gonna be that. But I can't make them like relevant in any way, shape, or form. Right, because if I was Kwame, I would never mention these people ever in life. But that's his decision. That's what he wants to do. He wants to address things. Because he's not an internet guy. He's just a real dude, a real person on the internet. He's not an internet person. He's a real person that just happens to go on the internet to make videos. Most of these people are internet characters. Yeah, because he a real dude. He just open like that. Like, hey, come on in on the chat, do all this and that. And because of that, parasites come through the door too. These opportunists, rather. Because ain't nothing wrong with wanting to grow yourself. I don't mind that. But when you do it at the expense of the person you're using, now that's a problem. That's a problem. Like me, I've never been an internet guy. Never been. I'm not big on Facebook. I'm not big on IG. I'm not a Snapchat. I don't even own a Snapchat. I'm even like, hey, that's not for me. I got TikToks with my godsons. Had one, made some of them during the pandemic. Made some TikToks for them. But other than that, I could care less about that. My Facebook is only used to really connect with my family that I got from all around the world. Other than that, I don't really care. I don't care to post none on there, none of that. I'm more connected with real life than the internet. So now I get paid to make videos now. So now it's a whole different, now it's a business. So that's different. But I'm a dude who actually been outside. Most of these internet guys, it's some dude, some young kid, he got all these hits and trying to talk about game-winning shots and all this stuff. And it's clear that LeBron James is the best because, he's 19 years old. And he's got all these hits and views. But I'm like, dude, you 19. All you know is LeBron. You don't know when Kobe Bryant was Kobe Bryant. You don't know what Jordan did. You don't you don't know a goddamn thing. You are not qualified to even make this goddamn video. I think I commented on this video because he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I think he said Michael Jordan had Steve Kerr save him and John Paxson save him, but they don't take that against Michael Jordan. But they say, oh, what's his name? They always say how Kyrie Irving saved LeBron. I'm like, you dumb fucking bastard. So I think I responded to him in a comment section. That's how pissed off I was when I saw that. I'm like, Michael Jordan has never been in an elimination situation. Both times LeBron James was saved, he was in an elimination situation. He was in game 7 of the NBA Finals. He was in game 6 of the NBA Finals. Ray Allen hit the shot and saved his bacon. If Ray missed, they lose. The NBA championship is over if Ray Allen missed that shot. Spurs win. So they out. Next season, or the next time, Kyrie Irving against Golden State. He hits the big 3 when the game was tied, which was the shot of all shots. Elimination situation, game 7. Michael Jordan was never in an elimination situation. Steve Kerr hit a shot because Jordan gave him the ball to shoot it. He didn't save the game. It was just a big shot in that moment down the stretch. Michael gave him the ball and he just happened to hit it. He had missed the first one. John Paxson, they won in 5 games. So to say John Paxson saved Michael Jordan, that would be insane. Then let's say, oh, he saved him when Paxson hit the 3 in game 6. He didn't. How you gonna save Michael Jordan when there's another goddamn game to play if they lose? You see what I'm saying? There's another game to be played if they lose. So you didn't save no goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? But this is why you can't let these little internet tech nerds try to talk and speak basketball knowledge. They're not old enough. I don't know. This is why I don't like to argue with people who are not, you know what I'm saying, who are not in the know. You know, to me and like to Tim Duncan, you know, he's better than LeBron James by a long shot. Long shot. Tim Duncan had to go up against Shaq. Okay, with David Robinson was old and broken down. Shaq was in a league to dominate when they had no centers. There was no centers in the league. There was nobody. Everybody was old, and it was not a center league anymore. It was a guard league. Like they had no center to stay with Shaq. If that was the case, Shaq wouldn't have been losing. He was with, let me see, since 97, 98, 99, 2000. That's when they won their first one in the year 2000. That's when they won their championship. So he been there since 1997. That was the year he walked in the door. That 96-97 season was his first year as a Laker. I tell people this all the time. They don't seem to understand it. I won money off a drunk idiot. I was drinking too, but I ain't never gonna drink to the point where I'm stupid. I say, dog, Kobe and Shaq came to the Lakers at the same time. Shaq was already there, nigga. I'm saying Shaq was not there before Kobe. They came in together. Then I was like, Shaq was in the NBA before Kobe, but he didn't come to the Lakers. Tried to say the idiot. I said they came into the Lakers the same season. Nah, Shaq was already there. I said, all right, I ain't finna argue with you no more. I gave you an out. I even let you know. I understand Shaq was in the NBA, but I'm trying to clarify it for you. The Lakers. Stu told me, nah. He put the money down. We bet. He got to that point. I'm just now finna take your money. I can't argue with stupidity no more. So now I gotta capitalize off it. You stupid, you drunk, and you just talking. Now I gotta take your money. Lost chicks off Lakers, gassed off Shaq. Well, big should have known. Can't trust Shaq. Niggas is actors. Niggas deserve Oscars. I know, man. It's crazy. That's why I'm like, man, I don't trust none of these dudes out here. They ain't real dudes, T. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad, that when we do our stream yards and stuff on other, we got a good crew. Everybody is who they are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's who they are. We don't have too many of those dudes around. But see, I'm not famous like that. So I don't have a lot of the hangarounds and all these people that's like dying to be famous and all that. I'm so glad we ain't got that. Like, HD is HD. You know what I'm saying? And LB is LB. Outlaw is outlaw. Everybody is themselves. Jose is Jose. Everybody in they zone. They do their thing. T is T. You got Chaz. Everybody is themselves. You don't got nobody trying to get famous. Those people were weeded out early. They were there. They came along. We've had females and all them males all came along trying to be like super famous. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you see people doing dumb things, like it was this one chick came on there and she started getting real stupid and started saying stuff like, I'm like, why you and Kwame haven't come to my, like, we're obligated to go on her videos when she go live. I'm like, I'm upset that y'all ain't visit. I'm like, visit? One, I barely know you. Two, I've given you an exclusive interview on your video before. And then I sit there and donate it to your charity that y'all had. I'm like, what more do you think I owe you? And I'm like, I don't really owe you nothing. It's people that done way more than you that I haven't even done that for. I took an hour out of my busy ass day to do an interview with you. But the ungratefulness and the I like the sound like they, like it's an obligation, like we were obligated to do. Like, and Kwame didn't show up. I'm like, where does it say Kwame got to show up? Kwame got like 1,000 people in his chat. What are you supposed to do? Every 1,000 people that came to visit him, he owed them to come to their page. Now I was like, what? You there for the content? That's why you came to the video, right? Nope. They come there to try to be a star. So he can help my page. Mm-mm. No, man. My thing is, if I'm gonna deal with somebody on that level and they get to that like personal disrespect, like showing dead family members and stuff like that, there ain't gonna be we ain't gonna have no we cool situation. There ain't no we cool. Cause we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I got family members that will take lives. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even see those dudes. But he was showing some of their family members. He showed 3 dead family members, 3 sisters. They're all deceased. My grandmother and her sisters. And they all got day sides of the family. From down south to the west side of Chicago. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is serious. And like these people see this, man. This dude just think it's a game. You dealing with people where like her family members, most of them are behind bars. Actually, one of them is coming home like this year. The one that's out, if he sees that, he's gonna go berserk. So I'm just saying, like these dudes ain't even on Facebook. That's how insane it is. And they live already by this guy in Ohio. That just shows you how stupid this man is. But you don't understand, like, they don't understand until somebody's hurt, until somebody's gone. And that's when people say, oh man, this is just insane. Why somebody would get murdered over something as small as that? Well, that's somebody's grandmother. That's somebody's mom. That's somebody they cared about. And you messing around and disrespecting that. Anybody who know me know I don't play like that. I don't disrespect children. I don't do that. So for an idiot to try to say I was disrespecting and dead, I don't do that. You ain't gonna catch me with that garbage. Try to pull me in where you said something about my dad. Nah, I didn't. Never showed your dad. Ain't got nothing. I'm very well educated enough to talk about just you. There's enough evidence to talk about your pathetic ass that I don't need to talk about your deceased or ill father or mother or whatever, brother, sister, whatever. I don't have to do that. I can keep it just on you, right where it needs to be. There's enough evidence there alone just to do that. So when you take that route, that means you're just not qualified enough to speak about that other person. You don't know nothing. You can't say anything. So you got to take that route. But there's consequences to actions. So Hopefully, for your sake, that those people never see that. But you can't be around me. That's one thing. Because if I see you, it's I see you. I'm serious, dog. I'm dead serious. I've never been more serious about anything in my life. If I see you around me, you, everybody better be prepared. You better be prepared. I'm gonna be prepared. I don't care what the situation or the setting. Don't tell me you're an Israelite too, and we both the same. No, 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 no. No ak. You getting it. I will say shalom after I bust your head wide open.